Yes, folks, welcome back to another episode of the Doing It 365 podcast with your host, Sir Influential at the Flags 365. And today I have one of the hottest, the baddest, the maddest artists out of Greenz right now. He's just fresh touchdown in the UK, had an amazing week, had a wicked show, and he wants to remind the Chupid Gal them to not be so chupid in the summer 2021 them. So my guest today is the big bad Khalifa.
Yo, yo,
Khalifa,
yo,
man,
yo.
respect. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. How you feeling? How you doing?
Well, I just did, man, chilling.
Chill.
Yeah.
If you sound you feel a bit tired, is the British weather, the British summer getting to you now? You're getting the real British summer.
No, man. I'm not tired. I just maybe, I've been to a little outing last night, so
Ah,
maybe I'm a little tired, but not so much, man.
okay, good. Because I know for a lot of us, this kind of weather now where it's warm but it's raining can really mess you up, can throw you off. How are you finding London? Is this your first time here, by the way?
Yeah, this is my first time to hear.
All right. How you finding it?
Well, I like here, man. Here's vibes. It's just, it's nice. It's nice. I like it. I mean, it's not like fully opened as yet that I could understand. And there's a lot more things I want to see and do, but I like it so far.
Okay, good. What were your assumptions or expectations when you were traveling to London? Because I know people from back home, they always have an idea or a vague idea from stories and they have some little notion and think, And then when you reach now, it's not that. What were you thinking when you're on your way here? It's your first time. What were you expecting to see?
Well, let me see. What I was expecting. Well, most likely, I just expect the unexpected, but I just expect it's a bigger world, well, a bigger country, a state, and you know, more people, more opportunities, and things. So I didn't really expect to see anything like that. Like,
Mm.
but I was just hoping to see what the most I can see. Not like I was expecting to see something, but you know, I was just hoping to see the most that I could see and to make the most of my time here. Yeah.
All right. I hear you. I hear you fully. Talk to us, though, a little bit about your journey. How did Khalifa music begin? Where did you start? Who was inspiring you?
Well, it started for me with just the love of music, but mostly soca, right? I was just this little boy that really liked soca. Growing up, I didn't have much. Maybe a little radio I had. Back in the days, he had them radio that had solar thing. I used to use that and always listen Soca Monarch. Put it in the sun
Mm.
to charge up and make sure I hear Soca Monarch. And I loved it. I could have feel the performance from each artist and feel the energy, and it was just like so much to me that I always wanted to be in that position one day in life. So that's kind of what inspired me. And then I started trying to do my little own song, my little own soca songs and things.
Mm.
Until, my mom get fed up on me and she said, okay, I'll bring you a record something. And then I did my
Hmm.
first song, took part in school soca mona, and that's basically where it started.
Wicked. Who were some of the artists that for you on that little radio that you were so precious about? And you mentioned the energy that come through. Who are some of the artists that you remember distinctively from at that tender age that were coming through for you strong with their energy to make you say, yo, Soca Monarch is me next?
Well, for the number one, it was Mr. Killer. Like I practically wanted to be Mr. Killer, but
Mm.
as time go by, I get to realize that you just have to be your own self so that would, you would inspire somebody because you can't live in nobody's shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, well, for number one, it was Mr. Killer, but I like Looney Spark and Electrify. I like Little Natty and Thunder. I like Boise. Them men is just they bad. Inspector, you know.
Inspector Bad, yeah.
Yeah, all of them. But on number one was just Mr. Killer for
Okay.
me. It was just
Shelling.
the boss bad, the boss bad.
Hmm. So
Yeah.
talk to us now about that first song. You say your mom took you to the studio and make you record your first song. What age? What part of Grenada? And what were the first words that come? Because I can just imagine though, as a young artist, a young man, you have so much ideas and things you want to say. But how was that?
Yeah, well, that first song, to be honest, I can't really remember it like that because it was a really long time, and that song wasn't published on no platforms. Like the producer didn't publish it. He just did give me to sing in school Soca, and it was that. But it was more of a like a rag and run so and
Hmm.
them kind of thing. Yeah, it was a kind of soca like that, and it was up Saturdays. I think that's where the preliminaries was for the school Soca. That time, I only took part once though. That time it never went ahead.
Mm.
Something happened that year, and they didn't have the semifinals or the finals. So that was it.
Straight.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So then now, what is the first song for you that when you wrote it, you say, yeah, people gonna like this one, and people actually did like it.
Well, it was I had one they call Mass. Is Mass. The name of it is Mass. That's most likely the first song I ever released.
Mm.
It's like yeah, people go like that. It was like it's Mass all over. Jab in Australia. We
Mm.
coming up like Ebola. Come to spray
Mm.
carnival all over.
Yeah,
Yeah, no?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I find it need to remix that and bring it out again now because the times we in now we need that kind of energy for sure. And
Yeah.
speaking about mass and energy, I really want to know from your perspective as a Grenadian born and raised, why is the jab culture so infectious? Like people just gravitate towards it.
Well, to me, it's just the uniqueness of the job that people always seem to gravitate and seem to talk about because I think Grenada is like the only place in the Caribbean that has jab, right?
It's not the only place,
It's
but
not the only place.
it's one of the most unique and
Yeah,
high flying of that kind of cultural element.
yeah, because I don't know, boy. Well, we jab, but to be honest,
Mhm.
them jab and them, they just serious about their job. Like they take
Mm.
it serious, like it's like their career. So probably that's why it's so. Because when people come and they see the job, they see like, yo, them men playing a real mass. Them men black from head to toe. Them men don't miss a spot. Them men just oily. So it's just like, wow, the job, they
Real.
bad, they
Is
beaten.
every Grenadian a jab?
Nah. Every Grenadian is not a jab, man. People are tired of the thing too. I mean, people like when they hear Grenada, they think of Carnival, Grenada Carnival. I think like they think about jab, but it's not. It's not all about jab. Like
Mm.
there's other bands, other nice big bands in Juve that is affectious as well. Because I don't play jab. I don't
Why
play.
not?
I don't like old oil. I don't even like paint. I like Juve, but when I'm going to play Juve, I would fully clothe myself like long sleeve, long pants, or if I wear short pants, I will wear long socks and try as much. I like mask, but I will try as much not to get as much paint on me. So I might have
Mm.
a face mask, my hair covered, and all that.
Okay. You're one of the first Grenadians I hear that say they don't like get all the paint and thing on them and
I
the
did
old
it before,
oil.
man, but I ain't really. It's not really my thing. I ain't like them to feel them thing on the skin.
Mm. You
So
love
yeah,
the energy, but you don't want the actual old oil or the thing on
yeah,
it. Are
yeah,
they still doing the old oil? Because I remember a
yeah,
few years back, people were saying that they're gonna change to the vegan friendly oil now because when you wash off into the sea, it's affecting the fish and the natural sea life and the coral reef as well. So I think
I don't think they will be able to stop them from playing the job by like using the old oil. I don't think so.
mm,
I really, I really don't think so.
it's a serious thing, man. It's a serious thing, and I remember for me seeing it for the first time on YouTube was Tall Pre with
Stop
the
breathing.
song with the song Jab All Over, and you're really seeing everybody head to toe in this thing, and it's like a unity, it's like a army, it's like a movement, and
Yeah,
you're
yeah, yeah,
seeing the real life snake, and you're seeing the pig head, and you're seeing
yeah,
all kind of raw meat, and I'm like, hold on, I can just about put half cooked chicken in my mouth, and I've seen people put a whole pigtail in their mouth and don't feel nothing, and red blood, and sometimes it's probably even real blood a little bit. It look like
yeah,
so.
yeah.
Oof.
They make it real. They make it really
Mhm.
realistic. It's very bad. They bad. They bad. I like to see them as well. I like to see them as well.
It's
Yeah,
serious, man, and I remember going to Grenada 2017 for Spice Mass, and what shocked me was that this juve, this culture, this jab is really communal because everybody comes out for it, from the very young to the very old, from 3 4 in the morning. You're seeing these young kids 15 16 14
yo,
drinking whatever they're drinking. I can't even call it beer. It probably look like
yeah.
a
Down to who
Fizzy
can't play Juve, they want to see. You know.
Yeah, they want to see, and then as the sun rises, now the parents come out now, and I mean the parents as in the moms with the babies in the buggy, and then it just get hotter and hotter. And then I remember seeing now somebody really put a whole big pot of oil down in a trolley and have it on the road, and then them
Yeah,
tear
yo.
down the young banana tree them and have them just marching with them, and I'm just like, this is different.
Yeah, yeah, bro.
Different.
Like never like try to expect or imagine what you would see. Like Grenadians have no limitations. Like
Mm,
yo, you would see there would I don't know, boy, something that's take we like we just do all kind of impossible stuff. So just expect the impossible.
mhm. I
You
think
just
that should be the slogan for Spice Mass. When you come
yeah,
in, expect the impossible.
yeah, we do all kind of
Anytime,
things, but yeah,
anywhere.
yeah, and it
What else do you appreciate about Spice Mass?
well, I just appreciate the togetherness. Like it brings people together. Yeah, as much as
Mhm.
some people might say carnival is bad, like some people even say it's demonic. You know, I don't think
It's not
it's that.
demonic at all.
I don't think it's that
Far from demonic.
because this is a culture that brings people together. I mean, yes, there would be fights and there would be negative, but there are more positive in
Hmm.
carnival than the negative. Because I mean, the whole of Juve would never like break out and just start to war each other. We might have like 10, 20 fights, but out of how much people, thousands on the road, right? Together, having fun, drinking. I don't know you, but we play in mass. So sometimes I bounce you, and it's no problem. We play in mass, you know. So it's to me, I just appreciate the togetherness and the love when we come out on the road to play with mass. All of we just come to just play with
Mm.
mass and enjoy ourselves.
I like the term the togetherness, and it reminds me of another moment that I've seen from the Juve where somebody records from underneath a truck, and you see everybody's feet just chipping together in
Yeah, yeah,
unison, and
bro.
you're like, "Yo, how are these people just so in sync? Like everybody going chip chip chip," and it kind of reflects also into the music, that jab music, and I think it's very specific as well. It's very rhythmic. It's very distinctive.
Yeah, yeah. It's like it's like
This
a power, like
is
a
a that's the word.
yeah,
That's the word. That's the word because it's like you can't be in that environment and so close to it and not start to move like that.
Yeah,
And I think
it's
that's why there's a song by Jab King. Start to move like Jab.
yeah,
Start to move like yeah.
yeah,
It's wicked, man. Ah, this is wicked.
yeah, man.
Let's now talk about your creative process. How does Khalifa create the big hits that you've made so far? What is your writing style like?
Well, for me, writing is easy. Like, okay, I've started off as I said. I started off not knowing who I am or not knowing like my formula, because I call it my formula. So
Mhm.
basically, I wanted to be Mr. Killer, so I would sing about so something like power soca, you know. But then there was always me, the Khalifa side of me. So then there's this time I did this song. That was way back though. I did this song, um, Piggy She Want. It's a two meaning, right? So the verse is like, I am a farmer and I know this woman from small. One thing with this woman, she like too much animal, you know. I met her
Mm.
yesterday. She tell me she want a pig. She calling it piggy. She tell me she want it big. Piggy she want. Take piggy and brace it. So it's like I'm a farmer and piggy she want. But
Whee!
you know the other meaning,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it has a twist to it. But you know,
yeah.
so I didn't want to do that song. It was just me, like just doing, just do that song. But then my cousins and them were pushing me, yo, I record that. And when I record that, it got through in Grenada. You might not know
Mm.
that song, but it's a song that in Grenada is well known.
Hmm.
It's not big out of Grenada like that, but it's well known in Grenada. That's when I get to realize, people like these kind of style from me. So maybe I should more do things like that category or whatever, you know. So then I kept on that road. But most likely, my writing style is like I sing about reality or things that happen or things that people could relate to or things that you know that
Mm.
you would vision, you would get a vision of it, reality. Yeah,
Real talk, real
yeah,
talk.
yeah. Most
Do
likely.
you have to be in the studio all the time when you're writing the songs, or can you just literally be holding a meds in your house or by your friend's house, or is it all
Most
in your phone,
most
or do you
likely,
physically
most
write it
likely,
down?
most likely, my songs and them is just ideas. Like I would um I would walk out the road, see something, and then I would see, something like that would inspire me to do a song about it, and I would hold that idea there, and but I would have it in my head in a way that I know how I want to put it down.
Mm.
Like let's make an example. Stupid girl,
Hmm.
right? Lava talk about them stupid man. But him talk about them stupid girl and the stupid, you know. I got that idea because of when that song Lava and them did the song Stupid Man. Basically my song was of that idea, but to me, these girls and them in Grenada was so coming down on the men at that time. Like every time that song play, like they're so glad to call men stupid.
Mm.
But to me, like the females do a lot of stupid things too. So it's like, well again and so for like, we alone stupid and we alone just do
Mm.
stupid thing. When all it does do real stupidness over so it's like that. I just have the ideas and then when I get a rhythm, I will try to work it so I'll make the song to work with the rhythm.
Hmm.
So it's not like not all the times I get a rhythm and I make a song to it. Most times I have an idea there and I just when I get a rhythm, I try to make it work for that rhythm or I compose it to work for that rhythm. So that's basically what I do. So it's not all the time that I'm in the studio.
Hmm.
So I build songs different way.
Cool,
I don't
cool.
even have a time for building song because like when I go out, if I see something that inspire me to do a song about it, I would like hold it in my head and say, "Oh, I could put that boy thing, so and then I'll keep that idea there until I get a rhythm, and then I'll try it on it, and that will start building from there.
Build it from there.
Yeah,
Wicked. I love that. So now that you've told me that method, yeah, I'm now thinking, I wonder how he made bus tour because is that just traveling from Saltiers to town or from Grandans to
well,
Cowpen or wherever?
Bosto is like Bosto is is the thing that's the trending Grenada right now. Like right now we on lockdown. When I say lockdown, we have curfew,
Mm-hmm.
right? No parties. Well, for a certain time we had no parties. The clubs were closed and stuff. So what was raining is people doing bus tours. Like they would pay some buses, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then people would buy, like maybe pay to pay the drivers and them. So I like a bus tour would maybe cost $50 and that includes drink, or maybe 60, 70. That include drinks and the bus, like a seat on the bus, and we
Mm-hmm.
go around the island, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like bus tour was the trending we
Nah,
need.
that sound good.
Yeah, because but then all the ideas inside of it came from when I was actually on a bus tour. I went to one mad bus tour, boy. And this girl was getting on wicked. Well, the girls on the bus was getting on wicked. To me, that's the baddest bus tour I ever went.
Mm-hmm.
Girl putting she foot out the window and thing, and the driver can't keep her on the road. The guy, because the girl's getting on bad in the bus, so I always in the review mirror. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like keep her on the road, you know.
Exactly.
And the bus didn't really have AC. So, but me and the guy cool. So I was like, "Come on, me boy, I tell you get AC and thing." And then, I get this with him. I had this with him. The rhythm was out already. And then I see, I like that rhythm. And I wonder if, because I had the idea, I see, now I have to do a Busto song, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Busto are going on right now, Busto thing. So I said, let me see if I could make a Busto song on that rhythm. And then I asked him if I could do something and drop it. And he was like, yeah, do a thing. And that's how I came up with Busto.
Do you know what? Do you know what I really appreciate about this this history of it is just showing how creative we as a people are. We take the simplest of things and really put a wicked spin on it to create something that can energize and fuel us, and
Yeah,
it
yeah,
just gives highlight to your creative process and ability, because I feel like a lot of people like to downplay soca's musical ability as the skill, the craft,
yeah.
and putting it on a high caliber. People want to put it as mediocre or low, and it's like, no, this is not. Is not. Is not. Yes, it's gimmicks, and gimmicks is easy to do, but there's still a level of science to this, and coordination and thinking and.
To me, the Soca platform should be bigger than it is by
Hmm.
far. To me, so the Soca platform should be bigger than it is, but it is what it is. It's growing.
It's growing,
It
definitely,
is. It is growing.
definitely. And especially I feel like during the last 12 to 18 months, with everything being locked down, postpones, not happening, the artists now have more reason to show their creativity and their skill,
Yeah, yeah,
and deliver to us still the same high energy soca or the groovy soca in a way that we can enjoy, not just when we're in a fete, but when we're at home, when we're on the way to work, coming home from work, coming home from school.
yeah, yeah.
Are there any artists that Khalifa would like to work with?
Okay, well, I would like to work with a lot of artists in the future. Like there ain't one in particular because but to me everything is like a timing for me. Like
Hmm.
I don't try to force a point with anything. To me, it has to come. It will come. But
Yes.
to me, the timing would be like it would happen in the perfect timing. Because I love, as I said, I love Mr. Killer. I would like to do something with Mr. Killer. I would like to do something with Litanati and Tonda. Jello. I would like to do something with most likely I would like to do a collab with all of the Grenadian artists at one point in time.
Hmm.
Trinidad artists, me and Trinidad Ghost, that's my boy, big up Trinidad Ghost.
Big
Lyrical,
up,
I
big
would
up.
like to do something with Lyrical, Problem Child from St. Vincent, Magical. I would like to do something with all of these artists, even the female artists too.
I was about to ask you that because who is your favorite female artist right now?
My
Let
favorite
me
female
yeah, let
artist.
me highlight the women them, because I feel like the women don't get enough, praise up. And there's some amazing women artists from Grenada. I know the artists, the ladies from Trinidad and Barbados get the love, but I feel like from Grenada we don't
Yeah,
champion them enough and say, hey, listen, there's wicked artists that are women from Grenada.
yeah, 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 true. Well, to me, my favorite female artist is Temptress. To me,
Mm-hmm.
that's my honest because Temptress is her energy is different. Like Temptress crazy, yo.
They're just bad.
Temptress bad. Like Temptress is not like she's a woman, but the approach she take with soca is not womanly. Like
Mm-hmm.
she wouldn't just go singing flags and flags, and Temptress would go like a man would go on a soca fit on a rhythm, like
Mm-hmm.
and Temptress hype. I like Temptress energy. I like Temptress energy. She
Real.
different from the female artists that are
Mm-hmm.
in Grenada. Female artists are in Grenada, Valine bad,
Bad in real bad.
Pinky bad, But to me, Temptress,
Yeah.
she
I
different.
feel like definitely. I feel like you and Temptress on a show, crazy,
Yeah, man.
crazy performance.
Yo, Temptress crazy for herself, and so
Yeah, and
just crazy and crazier, and it's just
it's niceness.
yeah, yeah,
And definitely, like how you said, you can feel the energy from the person on the radio when you were younger. That's how I felt when I first saw Temptress perform on a radio interview, and I was like, "Yo, who
she,
is this?
yeah, boy,
Who is this?"
Temptress,
She make no offense to Dino, yeah, outrage, but
yeah,
she took over the whole studio, the whole song,
yeah,
and
man,
I'm just like, yeah. So, Temptress, if you're seeing this, we are ready for you in London. We're
yeah,
ready. Khalifa, come on. Khalifa can tell us at the London code, ready and love green soca. Temptress, we're ready. Let me know. We're ready for you, Temptress. So if you're watching this right now, please, please, please don't forget to share, to subscribe, to comment, to like. If you're Grenadian, you need to be sharing this with all the other Grenadians you know. We are endorsing, we are supporting the culture, the Greens culture, the Jab Jab culture, everything beautiful about the Spice Islands. We have to big up the CARICOM Petit Martinique crew as well, because it's tri-island state we say.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
talk about that as well, actually. How do you feel kayak mass is different from spice mass?
Well, the only difference is that it might be a little bit smaller, but to me, it's not much of a big difference because to me, it's like the same energy.
Mm,
Like we're one still as well.
exactly.
It's just a little bit smaller because of it's just a little piece that
Mhm.
look a small caricature. So
I need to come carry cool, man. I need to experience that kayak mass. So big up Slaughter and the whole team, Expert Productions and the whole team out there, man. There's you see when you do things like this, you really get to appreciate how much gems and greatness we have back home. Just here, you know, coupled away, just doing their own thing, growing, budding nicely.
yeah, man.
What's your favorite song from yourself? When you go out to do a show, what do you look forward to most performing?
Well, you see, it's not like that with me.
Mm,
I don't really have a favorite song of myself. Like I don't I don't really do music for me like what I would like. Normally I do music for the people. Normally I don't you won't catch me listening none of my songs. I would be listening some people's song like other music. I don't really listen my music unless maybe I'm prepping for a show or event or something like that, or maybe I'm checking my statistics, maybe like my views and so on. But
mm-hmm,
I won't say I have a favorite song. To me, I work with the most favorite song that I figured the people most favor at the time.
mm-hmm.
That's so it's not like I have a favorite song or whatever. I don't.
Man, that's very humbling and modest because some artists they know, yeah, this one and it's about this, it's about that, but to just say, it's for the people and what the people give back to me is what I give back to them.
Yeah, man. I don't really have a favorite song on me, to be honest.
You've you're here now in the UK. You've traveled. How how are you feeling now that you've had your performance? You've settled down. How are you feeling now about the next stages in your career? Because at the moment, it's almost at it's growing, it's budding because you've been
yeah.
able to travel and the music is getting out there. But how do you feel the pandemic has changed how you're gonna approach your musical journey?
Well, I see now that I have to take a different approach. Now as COVID and all of that, it's hard right now with music. Like a full time artist, being a full time artist like me, that's not all the way big.
Mm.
It's hard. It's not easy. Like this was one of my dreams, actually coming to London or New York,
Mm.
Miami to perform. That was one of my dreams. So actually, this is a dream come true. Like I was really so happy to actually come out here and do my thing, you know. So this is a real big time for me, a real nice. I feeling real like I have achieved part of
Hmm.
my goals. And
Love that. And
yeah,
special shouts out to the Real Job Events team as well for Powder Fed Car. That was the event you performed at, and you did a great job. I watched the performance. I see the reviews. I see people posting up and saying, "Yeah, people come out in them powder ready."
yeah, man.
That's testament to your energy and for the love of the music and the soca. And I feel like it's just like I said, it's just infectious. You can't be around a grenade and not feel good, not feel
Yeah,
energy and niceness and bubbly, and it's wicked. Spice Mass 2021. Do you think it's happening?
2021. No, I don't
And
think
if it did happen, what would you be definitely doing?
if it happened, if it happens, I don't know, but I don't think it would happen. To be honest, I don't think it would happen. But if it happens, I think I might miss it because
Mm,
I'm here for a while.
okay.
If it happens, I would miss it.
You're here working in the UK and just setting
Yeah,
up your growing your fan base even more.
yeah,
I
yeah,
appreciate that. I respect that. That's a good look. That's a good look. What else can we expect from Khalifa going forward now? Any EP, different style of music coming from you?
Well, hold on, man. Like I lost the thing. Alright. Yeah. Well, like me, I'm not. I don't label myself as a soca artist. I'm an artist
Mm-hmm.
because I love hip hop. I could do hip hop. Like I'm a dope freestyler, hip hop. I do dancehall as well. I do a little bit of everything. I would like to try everything, you know.
Wicked.
So yeah. So
So
but
wait,
look
so
forward to anything from me, anything, because I have dance all day. Soca have me occupied at the moment. Like so, you won't get a dancer from me right now. But as soon as I like the soca kind of, it does kind of go down like for a little while.
mm-hmm.
Get dancehall from me. You could get you know visuals and thing. I'm planning visuals and thing. I want to be. My plans is to be kind of like all-purpose artist and like I sing any kind of so you don't expect to just hear soca from me or maybe soca and dancehall. Just expecting one. Just
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Do you know why that's so good to hear? Because it's needed, and it just complements and supplements your creative ability and your artistry when you can give us more than what we expect or what we're used to. Because then
yeah.
we appreciate what we're used to just as much, and that's good. That's definitely good. Once again, people reminding you to please, 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 please click the links in the description box below. Follow Khalifa on Instagram. Check out his music. It's all below. Whether you're on Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, the links will be below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you're sharing this video as well. If you're a Grenadian, you should be watching this. You should be enjoying it, sharing it, spreading it. We're endorsing, we're supporting, we're pushing the young talent because he's amazing and he's doing big things and great things. Before you go, brother, you're here in the UK and we have some amazing UK talent. Is there anybody here that you're planning to work with out of the soca dancehall scene?
Well,
Yeah, because you say you're going to be here for a while, so let's see. Let's hear it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to making links and maybe doing a few collabs. But if I see the benefit in it, or the the
Mm-hmm.
like again, I just won't make do pointless
Yes.
music. So if I see that, yeah, I should do a collab with this thing, it would benefit me greatly. In that way, I would do a thing. Yeah. But I like the drill. I like the drill up here. I like the drill.
Mm. The drill.
I would
I'm
like to do
waiting to see which artist gonna do the soca drill. I can feel it coming. That little fusion there, I can feel it coming. Definitely,
it.
definitely, definitely be nice. And it's all about that. I think the fusion style of genres now, music is what's making the UK gets so much attention and attraction now because
Yeah, yeah,
before everybody was just following the USA style and format. And the
yeah,
USA style and format is even in itself evolving. And now they're taking on what the UK is doing, or they're more appreciating what the UK is doing. Because the
yeah,
UK, I believe, is now the top in the top two or top three most viewed, streamed musical sources. So if you can get into that, please do, brother. That would be very good. And then you can connect, build up the links again, growth more and more and more. So that's exciting news to hear. That's exciting news to hear. So,
it's big. It's
so
big.
people, if you're hearing it here first, Khalifa gonna give us a soca drill song before the year done. Exclusive. You hear it here first on do the 365 podcast. Right here first. What else can we expect from you? You have many merch coming.
Well, I have a song coming. People look out for that one. It's going to be big. Um, people hear it. People hear it. People been hearing it, and people been asking for it.
Mm,
They want it, so I'm going to give it to them. Um, the name of the song is "Making Fears." That's my next soca to drop. Presently working on getting it out, so expect that and expect a video. So people, you should go subscribe to my YouTube channel, so
link
you
will be
because
down
you
below.
yeah because you won't want to miss that.
See it there. Folks, this is it. It's been a pleasure speaking to you, Khalifa. Thank you so much for coming through. I'm excited. You're gonna be here. Hopefully the summer picks up better so you can get out and enjoy the fets that we hopefully will be getting and we should be getting. Fingers crossed. Make sure you follow Khalifa on Instagram. Make sure you stream his music. This is the Doing It 365 podcast. I'm Sir Influential. We're out, people. Catch you in the next episode. Take care.